All right, folks, here I go again with another beautiful, gorgeous 2015 Dodge Charger 5.7 HEMI, rear-wheel drive only. This is not an all-wheel drive. Once again, this is going to be a rear-wheel drive from Monterey County, California. This is going to be somewhere up north by Salinas, California. Vehicle does have 60,000 miles, all original from the department. Vehicle has been fully reconditioned inside and out, folks, and I got to tell you, the vehicle does have a brand new paint job, which is about maybe a month old. When I first got the vehicle, she was black and white. She was oversprayed with black over the door so that they can hide the white. And yeah, and these are the results, folks. Vehicle has been completely reconditioned, rebuilt, back to new specs. Everything, absolutely everything was done in this vehicle. Once again, from the county of Monterey, California, 60,000 miles. Let me stop right here, folks. I do have a window tint all around. That is going to be a 20% shade all around. The car is black on black, so it shows the vehicle appears to be very dark, but it's not. It is a 20%, not too dark, not too light. Folks, before I forget, I got to tell you that the vehicle does have one hole in the trunk lid. I decided to keep one hole on the trunk lid where that actual antenna is. So if you need to drive your car to an express car wash, this antenna is going to be solid in place and it's not going anywhere. Vehicle is in immaculate running condition and shape. Once again, it does have new paint. This vehicle is going to be parked in my VIP spot. Make sure she's away from danger in there by all means. Folks, let me stop right here before I forget. I do have a brand new set of takeoff tires. Those are going to be the Goodyear Eagles RSAs. 225 60/18s. When the vehicle first arrived, the tires, they were about maybe 40%, if I'm not mistaken. They looked dried, so I went ahead and called my tire supplier, and he had a nice set of Goodyear Eagles RSA, and I went ahead and bought them. So yes, the vehicle does have a brand new set of takeoffs, including the spare tire as well. When the vehicle first arrived, there was no spare tire or wheel, so I went ahead and purchased a original steel wheel on eBay, and took it to my tire guy and had the spare tire mounted. All tires have been balanced, so there is no shaking or vibrating when the vehicle is driven. When a vehicle is driven over 80 miles an hour. No spotlights, folks. When I first got the car, the vehicle did have the spotlight holes, but I wanted to give this car a different look. I've been getting requests for an all black on black, solid, the way you see this one, with no spotlights, no nothing. And I wanted to go ahead and go with this look, so I went ahead and had the pillars covered and changed everything inside. So she looks great, folks. I actually love this look on this vehicle here. Once again, fully serviced, and there is more to come, so you might want to stay tuned on that one. I went with the carbon fiber mirror covers here. When the vehicle got here, there were no covers, so I went ahead and went on eBay, and I went with the carbon fibers right there. Let's go inside. Let me show you the wheels there. The tires are they have about 95% tread, so they are literally in new conditions. Now, if we go inside, folks, you're going to see that I do have a matching interior, I do have vinyl floor, and I do have all seat belts and buckles in place, as it should. The seat belts are actually new. When the car first got here, there were no seat belts there in place. I did have the back seat in place, but no seat belts. So once again, seat belts and buckles are in place, and yes, the rear doors were also reassembled, so they are able, if you have passengers, they're going to be able to get in and out of the car from the rear door. They can go ahead and open the door themselves. Okay, Driver's side seat is in perfect shape, so is the passenger side. I do have a new use original equipment center console here that I bought from one of my suppliers for $500. Once again, I wanted to give this car a whole different look, so I wanted to give it that nice detective look to it. So yes, everything's in place, everything does work. Let's go inside. Did I say vinyl floor already? I do have 2 keys. This key here is new. Okay, this is a new key. This is what the vehicle came with. I don't know why, but this is what the vehicle came with. So I called my key fob guy, my locksmith, $200. He gave me an original key fob here, programmed it, and it works with the car. All right, let's go ahead and fire her up here. Pressure lights are off. Let me clean this up here for you guys. Vehicle does have 60,000 miles, folks. 60,000 miles. Stereo does work. Stereo does work. I do not own the rights to the song, but stereo does work. All 4 speakers do work. Climate control, everything on the screen here. Everything is, you can control it from here, or you can control it from the screen. Sorry, I wasn't focusing here. That's what I get. Once again, I'm sorry, you can control the stereo and the air conditioner from the screen here, or you can go down here and do it yourself. Okay, it's very easy to use. Everything is here at your fingertips. Cruise control does work as well. Honk does work. Red LED, white LED. All right, let me see, am I forgetting anything else? The pillars, as you guys can see, the pillars were also replaced. So once again, I wanted to give this car a detective look, so she looks great. Air conditioner is nice and super cold on this one. Seven minutes, I gotta go. I do have, this is the spare tire, folks. Spare tire is in really good shape as well. So he's gonna go with the hold down pin and floor jack here. But this is just for show and tell, but this is what it's gonna look like, okay? Once again, new paint, folks. It looks gorgeous. Let's go ahead and close the door. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any neighbors coming in and out here. All right, folks, this is your engine. All right, this is need to know here, folks. Also, the vehicle does have 60,000 miles on the frame and body. I did purchase the vehicle knowing that it did have a possibly bad engine. So from that department, I brought her in. I still bought it, brought her in, diagnosed the vehicle. She was running great, but cylinder 5 was actually failing on the vehicle, and she kept throwing me the check engine light on, and it wasn't the computer, it wasn't the injectors, it wasn't the coils, it wasn't the spark plugs. It was cylinder 8, cylinder 5 inside actually acting up. The car will run fine, but cylinder 5 was acting up. Once again, I went on eBay through LKQ and I purchased another used engine with 51,000 miles from them. Brought it home, dropped it in. Along with that, you have a full synthetic 520 oil service. I do have 16 NGK Iridium spark plugs. Transmission and fluid and filter was serviced with ATF plus 4. More part fluid and filters. Air conditioner is nice and cold. We had to disconnect everything, so all that stuff is new. I do have a brand new air filter, brand new cabin filter, brand new thermostat, and I do have 2.5 gallons of Mopar, Chrysler, Dodge coolant along with that. Am I forgetting anything else? Brakes on the vehicle are about maybe 90% all around, so we didn't have to do any brakes on this particular unit. I have been driving these vehicles for at least, I'm gonna say now, 300 miles. There is no glitches, there is no troubles, there's no trouble codes, there is nothing. She's nice and she is strong. Folks, once again, I do have a brand new used engine here with 51,000 miles that I purchased on eBay through LKQ. All right, everything is working perfectly. Everything is working perfectly, and also it does have 2 new motor mounts. I had the motor mounts replaced, and I did have the sway bar linkages replaced as well. And just so you know, last but not least, I went ahead and replaced the front struts. One of the struts was leaking, so struts are replaced like shoes. When you go to the shoe store, you're buying 2 shoes, not 1. So I went ahead and purchased 2 new OEM SAG struts for this particular vehicle. The front one was leaking, so you know what, I'm not taking any chances. All bets are on the table, so I'm not gonna cut any corners. And yes, so you got 2 new front struts from Saks, which is a Mopar original equipment. Folks, this is my one last final look. Once again, this is gonna be a 2015 Dodge Charger 5.7 HEMI police pursuit package, police pursuit vehicle with 60,000 miles on the body and frame, and the engine does have 51,000 miles. Once again, the engine was replaced due to a faulty cylinder 5 in the original one. Everything does work. And folks, she's ready to go to her new home, clean title. This is not a salvage, this is a clean title, folks. All right, this is the Crown Victoria guy signing off. If you guys are interested in this vehicle, please do not hesitate to give me a call, text me, and let's talk about it. You guys have yourself a great week out there, and God bless. Thank you and take care.